Alrighty. Hello people again. I still got a review I got to get done on those two air blowers. So I thought I'd show you a little bit about what they actually are. So I'll flip you around here. Alrighty. One of them is called turbofan. And one of them is a cordless air duster. Cordless air duster, and I'll have to turn the phone. Turbofan. I just turned the box. So I figured I'd start off by showing you what they are and what comes with them. This is the little turbofan. I say little because it is smaller, but it comes with a really nice, soft little bag for it to live in. It has the one long nozzle that I've already put on it, right there. It does come with 1, 2, 3, 4 more nozzles for different sizes. Your charger cord, and a very nice assortment of detail brushes. When we move over to our next little contestant, that one is, well, how am I going to say this? It is Cagiwaru. Is that right? Cagiwiru. Cagiwaru. Is to me. Anyway, it comes with a bag also. It's very stiff and scratchy, but it is a bag. So you do get a bag to put it in. It's just not a nice fuzzy bag like the other one. They both have their own little instructions. I just didn't pull this one out. It is in there. It actually does come with that and a thing for you to try to get a extended warranty. What we have on this one is going to be, you're going to think I'm going crazy, but I'm going to dump them out because that's it's the quickest way to get them all out of there. You'd have your own little charging cord. Everybody gives you a charging cord, I think. Everybody everywhere for everything. It has this little plate that I'm not positive yet which side it goes on. I think it goes on the front side. The back side, this is the big difference between the two, is this one, seeing this guy, comes with a little tube that attaches to the back and makes it into a little vacuum cleaner. Well, I guess if I attached it right, it would be a vacuum cleaner. But there, it makes it a little vacuum cleaner. So it has a little hole, so it turns it into, I guess, like a little dust buster. I tried that out. It does work. For the other side, they're just pop-in valves, nozzles, I should say. And on this one, you're actually getting 3 nozzles, which is these 3. Sorry, flip the screen again. You have a little straight point vacuum cleaner head. You have a little round one with a brush. This one baffles me. It is a brush, but it's made in a odd shape that doesn't match anything on there. But you can put it on with this rubbery adapter thing. And I'll show you that. It's here, but it's kind of hard to do one-handed. But you can put this little adapter thing pushed up on it, which really seems like you're just trying to come up with something. And then that can be stuck on the end of one of these things. And then stuck in there. So it kind of seems like it was either not correctly made, not ordered correctly, or a last minute thought to throw it in there. They do have another couple of little regular detail brushes. This one is a pretty big brush, not really a detail brush. I'm going to flip you over and we're going to do testing, because that's about the only way I know to let you know what's what. So I'm going to take these, set them up here. This thing's so top heavy it won't even stand up. I really, weight wise, this thing weighs twice as much as this does. And I don't really care too much for that. But if I can make it stand up long enough, I'll get its picture. And I don't think it's going to. Nope. That's okay. That'll work. We'll pretend. There's going to be some things. There'll be a few things that will probably get skipped around, but I'm going to go over all the parts as we start using them. I'm just going to have to flip you to a stable camera. I can't hold the camera and operate both of these things at the same time. So let me switch you over to the other camera. Here goes nothing. Alright, that's better. To get you set up on a few things. Try to pick a couple of things that's a few different weights. This thing, which is, if you're young, this is a camera. Before we had smartphones, we used to use these. Train, little train track, because I like trains. And let's see, Hot Wheel cars, a lock, master lock, my tape measure, which is not light. And I was going to put one up there, a tennis shoe, but I don't think anything can move a tennis shoe because the bottom's rubber. But we'll put it up there anyway. You never know. Let's get started. Yes. Let's get started with this one with the crazy name. I am going to read it. It's Cagiwiru. I don't know how to say it though, but there it is. It's on there. That's the only place you can find it. Took me a long time to find that. So we turn it on. It's only got 3 levels of air blower. It has a light, flashlight, so it can shine at people. So you got something fun to do while you're just standing around with your blower. Level 1 blower. I'm going to set it right down at the table level to be fair. Level 1 knocked the train off the track. Level 1 took the train off the track. So we'll count that. It took it off, so now we'll go to level 2. Move the car. Okay then. This one lost. Move the car. And move the stapler. So we'll go to level 3. Level 3. Right. Level 3 actually moved the camera a little bit, pushed the track, made this Duracell battery get a little bit drunk, but it never fell down, and slightly moved the tape measure. So, we will now reset them all to their appropriate little spots, and we'll run the same test with the other. Yes, we got to make sure we're on track, and that's not fair. Anybody want to come help me put them on track, that would be good. All right. Track. Lock. Duracell. Energizer. Matchbox car. It sits right there. Yes, and a stapler. Okay. This one's done. Unless you want to see a vacuum, I can do that real quick. Why don't we do that real quick? Vacuum. There's a mess. I made it. Vacuum is just you put the vacuum thing on the other side. Turn it on. It is neat. I mean, neat to have it. Got a little dust. I guess they used to call them dust buster filters. So all the dirt's in there. That little filter just catches it. Now it's all over me. But we'll put those aside. Then we go to our little one. This is actually the first one I had. The first one I had shipped to me had something broke in the charging port, but they got that taken care of, so they sent me a new one out. And it actually has 8 settings for your fan. We'll go to 1. Okay, 1 can get rid of a train. It's an in-skill model train, not a real train. I can't blow away real trains yet. Level 2. Okay. Track moved just enough to dig it out. The Hot Wheels car left. So where does that put us? Level 3. Level 3 cannot do anything. I think it's tired. Level 4. Nothing. 5. Nope. Okay. 6. 6. Full soap thing, a lock, the camera. 7. We got 2 more to go. 7. Nothing with 7, so I'm going to 8. Okie dokie. As far as power goes, this is a more powerful unit. I know that from this. I also did a test with the very first one of these that I got. I cleaned out 2 complete computer towers, 3 keyboards, 2 mice, my TV, my stereo, and I actually cleaned something else. I don't remember what it was. But then I had a problem with the plug on it, so I had to wait for them to send me a new one. So power-wise, I would say that one is better than the one that's twice its size. And here's the kicker is this comes with a vacuum. This doesn't give you anything to put on this end for a vacuum. It just, if you got an open mind, all of your fittings will fit on this side. So if you just put something in for a filter, it could run. And it actually says it could vacuum, but it just has nothing for a filter. You don't want to suck dust straight into your motor or dirt. But I actually will talk to the company when I talk to them and see maybe they can make an adapter for that end. If I were going to pick it, I would pick this Neverland and not this one that is Kagwe Roo. Yep, however you say it. Big one, small one. This time, I can't tell you. You're going to have to tell me in comments which one do you think would be better. This was a few dollars more than this one. I didn't find this one until after I'd already gotten that one, but for paying a few dollars less, and it's twice the size and twice the weight, I'm not impressed with it because I kind of figured if it's twice the size, twice the weight, it should have blown that thing out of the water. But it didn't. So, please leave me a comment as to which one you think would be best. I will tell you that my personal choice would be the Neverland. But the other one has its advantages as well. If you would use the vacuum cleaner more, it is set up and it does do the blowing. But from the fittings that they send with it, they seem to be pretty intent on it being a vacuum cleaner. So, we'll see. Let me know what you think before I get back in touch with them and see what's next. Thanks a lot, man. You guys rock. Alexa, dining room light on.
Okay.
I'm going to squeeze right in here. So I did want to point out, between these two, I forgot something that I feel like is important. This bigger unit, I'm going to say it seems more like it's set up for a vacuum, but it does have the blower. They do not take returns. That's an important factor to me. This company does take returns, and I have spoke with them and went through the process with them, and they had no problem with it. They asked it to send a video showing what's wrong with it, and then they notified me when they were going to send a new one. But if you don't take returns, it's kind of hard for anybody to get their money back. But somebody else did let me know today, if they don't take returns, try to buy it with the Amazon card, or if it's on eBay. eBay is trying to do the same thing that Amazon did, so they're getting where they're backing up. If somebody doesn't have a good product, to make sure you get your money back. Just a little longer process. See ya.